Well, it's getting almost November.
Yeah, man.
Getting cold, wet. At least we're in Texas and not on the Northeast. Man, those guys are getting flooded. But
Man, y'all are.
it's just some bad stuff going on over there. But we're at the Tobacco Box. Good morning. How you guys doing? We're at the Tobacco Box in Rowlett, Texas. Ron can't be with us right now. He's taking care of some family matters, but we thought we'd come down here and say hello to the guys and chat a little bit about what's on your mind today. Business?
Yeah, we can do business.
All right.
We can do business. So, as some people don't know, I have a contract with the VA, Dallas VA, do non-emergency medical transportation. Just started back with the new contract. It feels good to start helping people again. I guess the biggest scare right now is just wondering if I'm gonna get paid on time.
Yep, government shutdown.
The government's getting shut down.
That's I think though with the VA that all the VA services are still up and going. So you veterans out there that might be concerned about the checks coming on the end of October, 1st of November, from what I understand, that completely different appropriation system. So shutdown doesn't affect that, but it does affect a whole lot of people, like the SNAP program.
Yeah, I spoke with a gentleman a couple of days ago, and that was one of his biggest concerns was whether he was losing his food stamps and SNAP.
Yep.
So he was real worried.
But depending on the area that you live in, I know that there's a lot of resources out there. I know in our area there's food pantries that are working overtime right now.
Yep.
There's churches who are already set to perform these services, but they are taking in additional donations and being prepared to help more people out. So if you're a veteran or a military spouse or military family member that's concerned about this, reach out to the local VAs.
Yep.
Reach out to your local churches.
And your VSOs, make sure you contact your VSOs and other supporting organizations.
Yep. Veteran centers in the area.
Yep.
I know that I'm part of the Veteran Center in Mesquite, and they've got information to help both active duty and veterans. If you find yourself in a position that you need to reach out to somebody for additional resources, please contact those guys. But with your non-emergency medical, are you guys staying busy?
Oh, it's busy, especially around this time. Normally, doctor's appointments, they flood everybody in the first 2 or 3 weeks in November. And then, of course, with the holidays that last week, typically is just dialysis. And so around this time is the busiest time we have because everybody's going through their doctor's appointments before the new year rolls over.
And what is your particular service do? Are y'all a one-on-one? Do you just transfer one person at a time?
No.
Or do you run vans?
Yeah, so it just depends on your capacity. So we have some vehicles that can fit 2 or 3 wheelchairs at a time and 2 or 3 ambulatory. Then we have some that's all ambulatory, so it just depends on the need. We can do a 4-to-1 ratio with occupancy to driver ratio 4-to-1.
How do people need to be in the system in order to use that type of service, or how do people use that type of service that may or may not know about it?
So both. My company, as far as other companies, we also do what they call private pays or other insurances. We currently do VA on the contract, but if you don't have a VA, you're not a veteran, you can also get the service. You can just Google non-emergency transportation, and there's over 30 or 40 different companies that will pull up, and we all do the same service.
So give yourself a shameless plug. What's the name of your company?
Mine is Premier Transit and Transportation. We're based out of Dallas County. We service Ellis County, Tarrant County, all the surrounding counties of Dallas.
So you do Bonham, Fort Worth, Dallas?
We go as far as
Tyler.
Fort Worth. We as far as west of Fort Worth, as far as east is Tyler, Bonham. We even got people in Rusk, Texas, RUSK. So we go all the way out there. So we service all those counties. So if you need anything, shoot us a call or a text, and we're able to come and help you.
Is it mostly Monday through Friday, or they got Saturdays?
They have Saturdays appointments too. That's available. We have Saturday appointments. So 7 days a week. Typically we run technically Monday through Saturday. Sundays are mainly just discharges from church. Most people that go to church are doing discharges from hospitals. So Sundays
are. So you not only will take them to the VA or the hospital, but you'll take them back to their home.
To their home, yep. So it's pretty much an Uber. There's multiple services. We do this one. DART has theirs. Uber and Lyft also have theirs. So plenty of resources to get you to and from. It doesn't always have to be a doctor's appointment. It could be whatever appointment. Going to see a loved one, going to the grocery store, or just getting out and going to get some ice cream. I know it's chilly, but go get some ice cream.
Well, sometimes when I need ice cream, that's not a non-emergency. That is an emergency.
That's an emergency. So all kinds of service. I would say, kind of look at a company that's local. And if they don't have anyone local, just look at a company that's also servicing your area. That's a quick Google search.
So you're a small businessman. How did you get started doing something like this?
So I actually got into this by accident. I was at the VA, the Dallas VA, and ended up talking to a gentleman. He was doing it for about 20 years. I kind of got interested in it. I never really knew about it. I seen the bands. I just didn't know what it was called. Ended up doing some research, and then within a day or two, fell in love with it. And that was about 9 years ago, and I've been in the industry ever since.
So what are some of the growing pains that you've gone through in a business like that?
I think the biggest key for me, as far as just like other businesses, were just having enough, I guess, cash flow and equity in order to start the business. Because the vehicles, in order to operate, most of our contracts are a net 30 contract. So you get paid every 30 days. So just being able to cover all your expenses, payroll, fuel for the next 30 days until you can receive compensation for your service.
Did the VA provide initially any of the equipment?
So they initially help with some of the equipment. There are also a lot of the small businesses. You have grants.
Okay.
So a lot of people can take advantage of those grants. Those grants have it's normally 10 to 15,000, but from a small business with no income, 15 grand is enough to.
So you can go through that quick.
Man, you can go through it fast, but it gets you started, and at least it gives you an idea of what you need. So you'll be able to just keep moving forward. It's free. You sign up. You either get it or you don't. It's worth the try. Typically, the application takes about 15 to 20 minutes to fill out. And then most of the applications ask you the same thing. So once you fill it out once, you can go to different organizations and fill it all out. So just take a day a week to do that for a couple of weeks, and then you have about 5 or 10 applications in all.
Or to put in an application for the grant.
For the grants.
Okay.
It's free. And right now, it's worth it. It's worth it to put in. They can tell you yes or no. I tell people to fill it out. It's another way to get your company out there. Because a lot of times, one grant that I won wasn't the grant that I originally applied for. I didn't get that grant, but she reached out to me and said, hey, you qualify for this grant, apply. So I ended up applying, and I got it about 2 months later. So I think it's worth it. Just apply. I and get in the habit of applying. I think it's worth it. It's definitely worth it if you get that phone call.
So there's grants out there specifically for veterans.
Yep.
There's grants at
minority-owned businesses, small businesses, women-owned businesses.
Stuff that doesn't have anything to do with the military.
Yeah, and a lot of people think it's just grants for veterans. There's so many grants that are out there. Like, you just gotta get on Google and kind of do your research, and then once you find an organization, and then just reach out to them. I normally do a letter. I normally fill out a letter and send it to them with my qualifications and what do I need. And a lot of times they reach back to me. Hey, you don't qualify for this, but you may qualify for that, and they put me in the right direction.
But it's best to do it at the beginning of a fiscal year, or you can do it just about any time of the year?
You can do it government-wise. It's best to do it beginning October or a couple months before October. So most of the government contracts, they get their funding from October to October. Okay. So October is the best time, or a couple months before October. Normally with the government contracts, they do a solicitation. And then you can go to SAMS.gov and create you a SAMS number and get a UEI number and go ahead and fill it out and look up upcoming contracts.
Cool.
Yeah.
So if anybody's listening and they're interested in asking you some questions, can they ask you some questions? Yeah,
they can reach out to us. Drop a DM. I can send you the link so you can sign up and you can jump on any calls and ask whatever questions you need. We're here to help.
Cool. In fact, this morning we were sitting and having a nutrition drink.
Yep.
At a local place. It's run by an Air Force veteran.
Yep.
And his interesting story. He's been doing, what do you say, 9 years?
9 years he's been in the business. Yeah.
And he showed us some before and after pictures of before he was after he got off active duty and before he started taking care of himself again. And it was pretty amazing. What did he lose, about 50 pounds?
Yeah, 50 or 60 pounds. Yeah.
Just eating right and putting the good stuff in his body.
Putting the good stuff in his body, yeah.
Instead of the bad stuff. So it's a pretty interesting story. But we're going to be here. Don't know when you guys are watching our video here, but we're going to be at the Tobacco Box on Veterans Day, November 11th.
Yep.
Shoot, that's actually 2 weeks out.
2 weeks out, yep. Yes, sir.
But we're going to be here. They are coming out with a Battle...
Yep, cigar. Yep.
Yeah, a Battle Buddy or Battle Bro cigar that is going to be debuted on November 11th at the Tobacco Box. We're going to give... Well, actually, the store here is going to give a portion of the proceeds to a local veteran nonprofit that is over in Kaufman.
Yep.
And we found out this morning that they're actually going to have a raffle for a Harley-Davidson.
Yes, sir.
And somebody's going to be leaving here with a
bike
with a nice looking Harley. And a portion of those proceeds are going to go to help out the veteran nonprofit. So if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, whether you smoke cigars or not, we encourage you to come down to the Tobacco Box in Rowlett. Specifically come on November 11th. Going to be a big crowd here testing out the new Veteran Day cigars specifically for Veterans Day, and you might have a chance, if you want, to win
win a bike.
a Harley, man.
Doesn't sound like a bad day to me.
Hey, that'd be a good day. Smoke a cigar, have
And ride away on your new bike.
and ride away on your Harley.
Man.
I don't think the helmet's included, so if
No.
you think you're gonna win, bring your own.
Bring your own helmets.
So, well, if you've got any comments, please drop us a comment. But as always, hit that subscribe button.
And follow. Click the link below.
Absolutely.